Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What up?
Let's go, man. King's Disease 3. Easy in the house. King's Disease 3.
His guy. So you already know it's a classic.
NaS.
You know it's a special occasion when I come in the building.
NaS, his 15th studio album, King's Disease 3. It was released on November 11th, 2022 through Massive Appeal Records. When Nas first announced that he was dropping King's Disease 3, how'd you feel about that?
Couldn't wait.
Me, myself, I was wondering, like, kind of where is he really dropping? But I was like, Nas ain't playing no games when it come to him and Hit-Boy.
Word.
You feel me? So I was like, damn, like, it's on.
I was shocked, though. You weren't shocked?
Yeah, I was because I thought it was done with the KD.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was over.
Did you think that 3 was like enough? Like, all right, we got King's Disease 1, 2, then Magic. It's like, damn, do we really need one more? Or did you like?
That's what I was thinking, Sean, because I'm
saying?
like, we just had Magic.
Yeah.
Well, he actually first announced it on Magic, on the album, and then I was like, all right, he just saying this, or he really gonna do it? Then he put up a post or something, and I'm like, oh, he did serious, like he coming with this soon. I didn't know if it was like coming at some point.
What did he say on Magic? He was like, King's Disease 3 is like on the way or something.
So everybody was like, oh, well, we good with Magic. I got another joint already anticipate that. So I'm like, wow, like he locked in, man. Yeah. I'm like, I was really thinking like, damn, him and a Hit-Boy really locked in. Like they not playing.
Yeah, and that was my next thing. I'm like, yo, him and Hit-Boy, they on a different type wave right now, like, cause they going back to back to back.
Right.
This some nice check for Hit-Boys though.
I saw an interview. He added that. He said, we was like having so much chemistry going on. He said we just kept on working and working. He said, why not go ahead and put out the third one? Right. So I'm like, I ain't for real. I thought I was shocked.
And Nas don't even
nowhere near too.
Based on his career, he don't even do this. I mean, he dropped the album with Kanye, the Nasir, but other than that, that was the first album he ever dropped with a producer. He normally mixed it up the whole time. So for him to lock in not only once but 4 times, like Nas, that's a big. And he dropped 4 albums in 3 years.
Yeah.
Like that's not Nas at all.
Not at all.
Nah.
Based off his career.
Usually he keep you hanging.
Yeah.
He's like, where he at? Where
you at least 2 to 3, sometimes 4, even longer than that.
So all right. So we're all fans of hip hop. Do you feel like this was like, damn, people wanted that Nas and Premier album? Do you feel like these albums fill that void, or do you still want that Premier?
What he said,
Nas album?
Absolutely, it filled that void.
I mean, of course, the hip hop side of me I wouldn't be mad at Nas and Premier at all. But you got to understand where Nas seems to be at musically.
He's at a very good
locked
space.
in. He's locked in with Hit-Boy is inspiring him. So if you love Nas,
it's a motivation. It's a motivation coming from Hit-Boy.
If you love Nas, then you want to hear from Nas.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hit-Boy is who is inspiring him to record right now. So you got to go with Hit-Boy is inspiring him. He wasn't putting out product like this in the last two decades.
Yeah.
So he locked in, man.
All the way.
And you can tell he also now seems like he loves it again.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like he found his love again.
He putting pressure. To me, he's putting pressure on them top MCs that's
easy,
semi-retired.
The legends.
You know what I'm saying? The legends. To me, it's like, all right.
I'm still here.
I'm spitting at a high rate.
I'm pushing 50, and I'm
spitting at a high rate.
Yeah, he turned 50 next year, man.
Yeah. Spitting at a high rate.
And he inspired. And it's for the love because you've been keeping track of all the business stuff he's been doing, so he's successful. So it's not, and it's not like he's going triple platinum enough. And this is all for the love of he loves the art of hip hop. Yeah, exactly. So this is and him and Hit-Boy, they just locked in. This is creative stuff. This ain't like we try and make money. Yeah, money gonna come with it. Yeah. But they just locked in.
They on a different. They on a different they on a different wave right now.
Yo, I mean, like seriously, like the way Nas is rapping right now at his age, say if this was sports, he would be tested for steroids. Like, yo, this dude, he's juicing. The way he's spitting and consistently, like, he would be tested.
I like that. I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like,
right,
he's in a whole nother zone right
age,
now.
You're like, hold up, how is he going this hard?
Album after album after album after album. Like, this dude is, he is in his zone. Yeah.
What do you think? It is about Nas and and Hit-Boy's chemistry that has them connected and locked in so much.
How old is Hit-Boy? Let me ask that. I don't know how old he is.
Probably like 30 something. If I was
a youngin' too.
I was
Hit-Boy youngin'.
He's probably like 30 something.
So at his age, and he know he's working with a legend like Nas, how is he understanding the type of beats he's giving him that's still hip hop, but
still his sound.
But it's still his. Yeah, that's it.
So
how you doing that?
Because he a student of the game, man. Hit-Boy is a student of the game. Like regardless of what his age is.
Right.
He's a student. He's a student, and you can tell because when he's gelling with certain artists, like say for instance Benny, he already had his own, corridor beats that gravitate towards Benny's sound because him watching him and more than likely being a fan. Who's not a fan of Nas?
Yeah.
So if you hearing him,
like, not to cut you off, but Hit-Boy's sound is like very versatile. He can like the stuff he's doing with Nas sounds like I made you this, Nas. Yeah. Benny sound, I made you these beats.
Because
Benny.
the stuff he made for like
all the pop stuff.
Yeah, like stuff he made for Big Sean don't really sound like the stuff he made for Nas.
King's Disease.
Even the stuff like he made for Benny, it don't even really sound like the stuff he made for Nas.
Yeah.
So that is a good point. He definitely showing his versatility.
So it's like he's made certain stuff to certain artists.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
I think Nas is inspiring him to dig into his hip hop bag because the people don't normally associate him with that. Right. They normally associate him with making like singles, more commercial type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, nah, I can get busy too. Yeah. And I got Nas, I'm gonna show you. Like,
and he's sampling.
Word he is, and some dope ones too. But I mean, we're gonna get into that though.
But also, but this is the true definition of a producer. You're producing. You know what I'm saying? You're changing your sound.
Pay that bag if you want it. Pay that bag. You want that sample? I know it's hitting.
And he
got to pay for it though.
And he got the Grammy, so he's on another plateau.
Yeah,
so he gave Nas a Grammy
and
too.
he got Nas' first Grammy of his whole career.
And let's be real. Clear. After that Kanye shit, that's exactly what he did to Nas.
He brought him back to life.
Absolutely. After that shit, man.
Blew breath in his
lungs.
lungs.
Only thing that saved that album and saved Nas, like, yo, all right, that's the Nas we talking about, is that one song.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Stop it, man. Stop.
Nasir wasn't that bad though. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't like terrible though.
It wasn't terrible. But it wasn't his best.
When the last time you went back?
Nigga, the only reason why you giving that more juice is because it's Nas.
That's it.
Anybody else drop that shit, you one headphone in that shit.
It's 7 songs, right? 7 songs.
Only
Out of 7 songs, how many songs you like on that?
After Pusha T just dropped 7 songs, this is Nas dropping this. Yeah. Come on, man. Nas couldn't have been aware of that shit.
But it was like you could tell they wasn't in the studio together.
Well, nah, he said he recorded the vocals and then Kanye went and did whatever he
Still
did.
Said
with the beat.
When did that album drop?
Yeah.
That's like June.
That was like
20,
June.
20 what?
May?
2020?
No.
2019.
King's Disease dropped in 2020.
It's like 19.
2019?
Or 18.
Nah, it's gonna be 18. Either 18. It might be 18.
18, yeah.
Guess.
He had the Adam and Eve, the joint with the Slick Rick sample.
That was tough.
That was dope. And but you know what really made the album good? When they put the visuals out. That's what kind of tied it together.
That's what made it.
That kind of
saved it. If it wasn't for the visuals,
bit.
that shit. If it wasn't for the visual on Adam and Eve, that shit would have been.
But they were late though. That was like 2 or 3 months later.
It was way out.
But it made you
people was already over it at that point.
Yeah, but it made you understand it. But it was like,
you still was already disappointed.
Okay, all right, you get that, but nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was feeling. Like this is This ain't no motherfucker.
Back to King's Disease 3.
I mean, I was still trying to fight for it, but we move on. We move on. I digress.
Well, let's get into it. King's Disease 3. We're gonna go right into this. The 15th studio album from Nas on his own Mass Appeal Records, produced entirely by Hit-Boy. Again, it dropped on November 11th, 2022. If you haven't heard that, then you need to go back and listen to it. You're not gonna understand nothing that we're talking about.
Something's wrong with you.
You just said Nas's 15th studio album.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
At the age of 49.
15.
That's
go.
crazy.
It's crazy, yo.
Legend.
I like it though.
I love it. Crazy. Also, this is his 4th album in a row produced by Hit-Boy. He dropped King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2, Magic, which was a surprise, and then now this is King's Disease 3. So this is totally a different lane for Nas if you're a Nas fan than what you're used to. But yo, let's get right into it. Track number 1, Ghetto Reporter.
Right out the gate.
It's a nice way to start the album out right
yes. Here. Lovely way to start this thing
Talk
off.
to me, Nas fan.
Yeah.
How you feel about this track?
I mean, I love it. I thought the dude he just opened it up, but what's good. This was you hitting for.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a sarcastic shot too, because everybody always reporting something, and everything that's going on, so they already you get what I'm saying. So
I definitely feel what you're saying.
So it was more of a, but just for him to come up and open that way and being with his bars, man,
he sound hungry. He sound like he going in, man. It's like rapid. To me, it's like he sound hungry, like it's rapid fire.
All right. So coming from Magic, going to this first song, Nas ain't skip a beat. This is the same hunger, the same rapid fire flow, crazy beat.
He got Richard Pryor again in the front. I mean, in the beginning with the sample. It's a nice first song, man. He said they argued KD1, KD2, and Magic. What's harder when KD3 go harder than all of them?
Yeah. He never lied.
That's a hell of a statement.
When I heard it, I'm like, we'll see. I was skeptical.
Then at the end, he talking.
I was too.
At the end, he talking. He talking at the end, saying like, he can't get out of rap pretty much. Like it's like he trapped. He was saying we actually like a lot of hip hop artists. He like we try to get out of rap, but like we trap. We love it too much. Like we can't get away from it.
That sounds like an old interview though. That clip.
It may be.
It might be.
I mean, but also just saying that Nas like this is 15th album. Like even though hip hop is like a young man sport, you can still make dope music at this age.
Absolutely.
So it's like yo, it's cool to grow old. It's cool to still make good music. It's okay.
But I'm glad they're changing the narrative because it's like R&B singers that we like and they still make dope music at 50, 40 that we think as grown people like, wait, like I like this vibe. Why can't rappers do that? Why do you have to make a young sound?
Because I think that they need to stop trying to separate the two. Take the old school off.
Yeah.
So stop calling it old school hip hop. This hip hop. There you go. This hip hop.
And we never seen hip hop age to this far because it's the first time.
This is uncharted
territory. It's not like hip hop has 100 years. It's 50. It's about to be hip hop 50. So it's not a lot of time.
But how many artists live this far?
And
still relevant. I mean, as far as making relevant music, that's good.
Yeah, it ain't fall
a lot of rappers
or die or unhealthy or whatever. Or don't even have no voice at all. Yeah, drugged up.
Yeah.
So
relevant.
Track number 2.
Relevant.
Track number 2 is legit. I love this sample. This 5 heartbeat sample.
Yo, the singing. He take you back to the movie, the door. I'm like, I love it.
Yo, this remind me of the Otis sample that Kanye did with the Otis song.
I agree.
I heard that.
I agree.
That's just.
I didn't peep that till you said that's crazy. Said that. That's crazy.
Hit-Boy killed this beat, yo. And people don't normally associate with him with like samples like this. And he did come up under Kanye, so it could be a reason why he went this way. But this sample is crazy.
But then halfway through, he flips the beat. It's like a whole nother song.
He did that on several songs.
A couple times he did. Yeah, and that might be like an old school way of like say like a Premier or Pete Rock. They do something like that. They flip the another track at the end.
This beat hard. This beat it ain't even really hard. I just like the beat, the sample, and the way he rapping to it. It just feel right.
Yeah,
this 5 heartbeat sample is
this is a great way to start an album.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I like the title.
Legit out here.
Legit. Yeah, we in the streets.
Track number 3, we got Thun.
This
was one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs on the album.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite joints.
This is a Queen's anthem right here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of my favorite joints right here.
He really celebrating his borough. He putting on for Queens. This is all Queens right here.
Queens in the house. Yeah,
had to. You know what I'm saying? I represent. You know what I mean? He put his big boy pants on, like, yo, I'm out here, like, yo, I'm doing this, and she's fucking with me,
and I'm still holding Queens down heavy. It's called Thun. Like that's you already know what that's about. That's that Queens lingo, man. So let me clear this up.
Yeah, clear it up.
Because I don't know if people listen to lyrics or they don't, but I seen clickbait headlines like Nas threw a shot at Jay-Z on
he didn't.
Thun. It was not a shot.
It'll be a shot.
I don't think people was listening with their ears. It was it was like celebratory, like we on top.
Yeah.
We had a great
like
battle
we're past that. Is not.
Yeah,
because
we laughing at it.
Because at the end of the day, like he know for a fact that if Ho really felt that way, how everybody made it about Ether, he wouldn't have it playing on his something that he run.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And then he was just basically showing them like, yo, we passed that. Like, and the nigga got me too.
It was like, yo, you got me. I had to come back because what you said fazed me. But it's more like, yo, we laughing about it. We celebrating.
We were kids when we were doing that.
Yeah, like I don't understand. I'm seeing like stuff like, Nas.
Whoever thought that though, Carl, you was talking to the wrong person.
No, it's headlines. It's like,
it's always stupid headlines.
So I'm like, this makes no sense. But he said, no beef or rivals. They playing Ether on title. Brothers can do anything when they decide to. Yeah. We brothers now. In a Range Rover dissecting bars from Takeover. Sometimes I text Hova like, nigga, this ain't over. Laughing.
Laughing. Like, let you know, like, yo, we on top. This ain't over.
It's not no beef, y'all. Y'all gotta listen to what they saying. Man.
Absolutely.
It's friendly competition. That's all.
There's a reason why Nas won't even perform Ether.
He don't know.
You know what I'm saying? He don't.
I seen him do it.
I actually seen him do it before.
I never seen him do it before.
He started doing it. The crowd got so crazy. I was in Atlanta. The crowd got so crazy. And then he was like, turn that shit off. I don't for some reason, he don't like it. It ain't even about Jay-Z. He just don't like doing it.
I think it's a bad energy probably.
Maybe. He was like, man,
he was in a bad space when he made it.
He's probably bad.
That's why it was so raw.
But the crowd was going crazy.
That's how I be though. You know what I'm saying? Because when people are in a bad space and, you know, like something's going on in their life, that's when they make their best music. Yeah. And he was in a terrible space, and for him to come at him, he was upset. He was mad. You can hear it.
Not too long ago.
You can hear it.
I think all artists be like that. I think some stuff be like it be time. It's like a time capsule, and they don't want to be in there. Like, nah, I don't really.
And that's what 50 was saying. As far as he was saying that to Quavo and them. You know, he was like, yo, man, like, man, don't let, you know what I'm saying, this is the best time to make some music, or this is the best time to release some music, because that'll be your celebration to him. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, when things happen and tragedies happen, that's when you make your best craft. You feel me? Or when you're going through something.
All right, so on a quick side note, it's never going to happen, but Jay-Z and Nas do a versus. Do you think Nas might play Ether, just joking around?
Hell yeah!
Just to throw it out.
To.
I mean, just to celebrate hip hop.
If you're gonna do a versus, they have to play it. But I mean, he may want to, but if you don't it wouldn't be right.
Yeah. And you don't think Jay-Z gonna play his diss song?
I think he would have to.
Yeah,
I mean, he don't have to, but I mean, as fans, you want to hear it.
Exactly.
Neither one have to do it.
They don't have to.
They got better songs.
They're already too grown not to be upset about it. You know what I mean?
Jay actually said He said stuff like that too. Like he said, I remember one song he said, "I got stronger after Ether." That means Ether hit me. But I still came back. So he acknowledging like, Ether did damage, but you know, I came back from it.
Got stronger.
Track number 4, Michael and Quincy.
Yo.
This joint was all right.
How you feel about
let
this,
me confess something.
Right.
Let me confess something though. When I seen Michael and Quincy, like just the title, I'm thinking like, yo, this gonna be some like crossover type song. This song start off real dark though. Like it start off real dark, but the beat keep on switching, and then it kind of like I like the song first of all, but it starts off dark though. I wasn't expecting like a Michael and Quincy. I'm thinking glitter and you know what I'm saying,
Quincy Jones.
But no, it started off super dark. But I love it though. He pretty much is getting to the point where he's saying like, which is a big statement. He's saying me and Hit-Boy like the new Michael and Quincy. That's heavy right there.
That's what said. Think about that. That two together, they made
off the wall,
thriller.
These are all-time classics.
But moreover anything though, like his bars in here and explaining from like how Quincy even came up from with the Ray Charles situation and things of that nature, painting a picture of all that. To where it became Michael and Quincy, that joint was messy. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't one of my favorites on the album. But this song, it was a nice song.
I like it. But I also was paying attention to what he also along the song, he was also giving examples to me how I took it. He was giving an example of like Kings and their in their field and how they got knocked off, how they got killed and stuff. Yeah. And then he was kind of saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna prevent that from happening to me." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I look at myself like them, but I'm not gonna fall for the same stuff. The same traps. The same traps that got them killed, that got them messed up in the game. So I was like, wow, like he really went a lot of different places with this song. Yeah. But basically he was saying like, yo, me and Hit-Boy, the new Michael and Quincy. I'm like, absolutely, that's heavy right there, man.
Absolutely. Very heavy. You got to think about with the impact that Michael and Quincy had back in the 80s, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young people ain't gonna catch that. They gonna go over their heads.
Nah, no. Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones was it wasn't nothing bigger than it wasn't nothing bigger than Mike, and Quincy was behind the sound. So that says it right there. Yeah, right. That's big.
He had some dope albums on himself too. Quincy Jones had some nice albums, like even without Mike, he was doing a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Secret Garden. He was connected to a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that he was connected. I'm like, damn. Quincy was behind that too.
Yeah, here in the garden, man.
Yeah,
Secret Garden.
Yeah. I want to say the soundtrack to Wiz.
Yeah, he did that. He not only that, TV, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all of that. Like he had a crazy
Quincy. If you're like look at his story, I think it's on. I want to say, is it
Netflix.
Showtime?
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix is this crazy.
Quincy Jones is dope, yo.
But the thing about him is he was a star. I mean, as far as like composing and producing before Mike. Everybody know him for Mike. He was big before Mike.
I know him because of Mike. Yeah. But he already
he was the man before Mike.
I didn't know that.
That's what I was like, damn, like 70s he was that dude.
Yeah, he been that nigga.
Legend, for real.
Track number 5, 30.
This was okay.
I agree, it was okay.
Beat was okay. But the lyrics were dope.
The lyrics killed. He killed it.
This beat was like, to me, it was like some gladiators or something. Like some type gladiator.
Triumphant.
Like triumphant gladiator. He said he had a lock for 30 summers though, man. 30 for 30.
30 for 30.
I like that.
Now. Yeah. This is the song he was throwing a little shots at Pete Rock.
Absolutely.
That was a little controversial.
Yeah. The shots he's the Pete Rock. Like, look, I know you had to do what you had to do. I get it. But that's not me. That's the label.
Yeah. He was saying,
no, that's what it is. But the way I took it, this is a little shot. Yeah, because he's saying like I'm disappointed.
I took it like that as well.
He said I'm disappointed.
But my whole thing is that I think him and Pete Rock better than that.
Yeah.
But for it to come on wax, it was like, all right, y'all should have been talked about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, but
Pete Rock just sued him. He ain't talk about it. He just
I don't think he sued him.
He didn't sue him. He actually sued.
No,
the song he did on the album.
Yeah.
No, who owns that album?
He actually sued Nas though. He ain't sued
because that was the only way he was going to get.
He sued Nas.
That was the only way he was going to get whatever he was going to get because that's the way he had to go about it.
But Nas.
But I thought it was a conversation.
But Nas ain't own Illmatic. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if you can't sue
you
Nas,
got MC Search, you got Columbia Records. Why are you holding Nas liable? That's the only problem I had with it. If he said I'm suing Columbia Records because they cut the check, Nas.
Have you ever thought it may be a relationship?
Relationship
that him and Nas may have had or may have that, yo, man, like you pulled me on this situation. So gave Nas an opportunity to take care of it and never took care of it?
So you saying maybe he told Nas and Nas ain't take care of it. So then he was like,
probably so.
I don't think so.
Why? Because it's Nas?
I think not because Nas. I'm saying like he said he didn't own it. Yeah, right. You got to go to the people who own it.
But I think due to the name, due to the way that Pete Rock, I don't know him personally, but due to the clean nose that I've been seeing he been having, you never hear them type guys in that type of forum of they doing bad business or whatever the case may be. I'm thinking that him and Nas probably will have some type of relationship where
call me,
he can hit him and like they ain't doing this and I should have got this and that. Shit is getting bigger now, especially Nas sold shit, right? Didn't he sell some shit?
That was like 28 years ago though.
When did he sell? He just sold some shit. Didn't he sell? What? He ain't never sell no parts of his catalog or something. He sold something.
I don't think so.
I don't think Nas did. I ain't see it. If he did, I ain't see it.
I ain't see it. I think that the name alone, it has made a story. You know what I'm saying? Right. He know who owns it. He know who got this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm thinking, why you wait so long to get paid?
That's my problem. Yeah. If you had a beef with this, you got like
evidently somebody reached out.
No,
somebody had to reach out.
You come on. You know your money. You know where your money's at.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what project you was on. You get paid. You should get paid.
I agree with you. My question is the timing. And he always speaks so highly of Nas. I'm like, it kind of caught me. It caught me off guard. Like, damn, Pete Rock. Like, he was even when Nasir dropped. He was when Kanye had the thing out in the field. Pete Rock was there, even though he ain't produced on the album. Pete Rock was there supporting him.
Was Pete Rock on Lost Tapes too? Did he do a beat on there?
He was. He was. That was mostly that Dawn was mostly producers.
Yeah.
He said, I have another one for everybody. All my collabos. That's later, but that was producer wise. I
thought he was on there.
What are you talking about?
It's something. I just wish they.
That's what I'm saying. It's a conversation.
I wish it could have been a conversation.
I'm telling you what's going on. It was a conversation that was had, and somebody ain't follow up. So I was like, all right, damn, I got to do this. It is what it is. I need my paper. If I need my motherfucking money, I need my money.
That's all.
I don't give a fuck how late I found out. I don't care when I found out. You feel me? I need mine. If I can go back and get it, I need mine.
But is
you up? You super up? I'm not up. I don't know Pete Rock's situation.
You think he hurt? You think he hurting?
I don't know if he hurting or not. I'm just saying. But
if he hurt or not, it's mine. It's mine.
Nas got ring. Nas got all type shit. Shoes. He might got some shoes we don't know about.
Got Hennessy going on.
Hennessy going on.
I'm saying, but Nas can say, "Yo, look, put me in the right direction, tack them, and get paid." I mean, look.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm just thinking like more over anything.
Yeah.
If you on and I'm on, just give me mine. No matter when I went back and found out about it, just let me get it. You know
agree.
What I'm saying?
I always agree with anything. If you're doing business wise, get paid.
Yeah.
If you owe, I'm just wondering like, back to you said, like, it don't matter if it was 30 years, 50 years, give me mine. I agree with that.
But it just sucks to see, like, obviously we're all fans of hip hop. We don't want to see this.
I definitely want to see it. It hurt my feelings.
Especially with Pete Rock.
I'm like,
I was upset with Pete Rock. Funk Flex came at my boy Pete Rock.
Funk Flex said.
Ball for Pete Rock, man. We on KD3, man.
KD3, man. 30 summers, though. But he also he said the Pete Rock thing. But first, before that, he said him and DJ Premier album may still happen. So there you go, Sean.
Yes, this is dope. I mean, but I mean, I
hope it's a whole feature on
Yo,
this.
Sean,
they set the bar really high.
What if you wanted this DJ Premier and Nas album all these years, and then you get it, and then you like, damn, I like the KD's more. I was good with
that would be crazy. Like all this time. And the boy Hit-Boy did better than Premier. That would be crazy.
This is my hip hop theory. I've been saying this in my head for years. I feel like maybe Nas wanted to work with Premier, but Premier was doing stuff with Royce the 5'9", the Prime series. So he's like, damn, I got to get my own new producer to kind of top this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. That's just my theory.
Okay. I ain't think about that, but okay.
It's just throwing a rock in.
I just think that Premier, as of being from the culture and knowing hip hop, he listened to this album because when certain people drop, you just automatically go and tune in. He listened to this album, and if he's up next, he know what he's facing, and I think that he's coming with some heat.
Well, he
will have to.
Well, he dropped the EP, and Nas was on there, and that song was dope. Yeah. And also, Premier was on Magic. He did cuts on Magic. Yeah, I think that's the song with A$AP Rocky. Yeah, that was a dope song. Premier did the cuts. Yeah. So he's still involved. They still been working.
I'm with you though, Freaks. Bottom line, if he does come out. He got to do something. He got a lot of work.
Yeah,
it got to be some gangster type.
He got to come with heat.
He got to come with that shit.
But more over anything, and I ain't going to jump into it because this could be a long conversation as well. I'm waiting on Nas and AZ. Fuck all the other shit.
Yes.
I'm waiting on Nas and AZ, so maybe they can holler at Premier and make that shit happen together.
Yo, that'd be dope.
That would be some dope shit.
Yeah, if Nas don't want to do it, that'd be a dope twist.
What are we waiting on?
I kind of feel like I'm losing hope with that though, man.
I'm losing hope too.
I wanted it, but
years ago.
I just don't feel like him and not that
you got to answer it at some point because he calling you out about it.
But I don't think him and AZ is beefing. I just don't think maybe Nas is there. Like feel like their chemistry is there still like that to even touch it. That's just a guess. But they don't really be around each other.
You gotta feel that shit. But this was on your album.
Then the boy AZ just dropped the album not too long ago, so you know He's still in the studio. He's still
and I don't understand
stuff.
why Nas wasn't on that.
That was surprising. That was surprising.
Was it KD 3 in the making, so he couldn't get to it? But you make sure you get to it because he made sure he got the yours.
Well, at that time, that was KD 2 at the time.
They got to draw up something. Yeah. Why? Why not?
I'm all for Nas and AZ. I wanted that for years. I don't think the fans. Some people say the firm. Most people just like, yeah, just give me you and AZ. I'm good. We don't need the whole group. I mean, but if you going to if we gotta take the firm, then okay, because you know him and Mega is cool again. But him and AZ, that would be everybody else's dream.
They have to add Nature in somewhere.
Nas, AZ, we need that album.
Well, him and Nature is the one that gotta kind of
my point exactly.
Clear up thing. Him and Cormega.
I'd rather have the Nas and AZ drink.
Absolutely. But 30 Summers is cool. Track number 6, Hood to Hood.
Yes.
This is like a celebration, man. Yes. Like a celebratory song. The hoods everywhere. Like, come together, man. Let's stop killing each other.
Yeah.
Let's come together. He had a line on there where he's talking about we all got mansions. Like, instead of like, you know, some negative stuff, we all got mansions, man. Hood to hood everywhere.
Yeah. Another positive song.
Very positive.
Very positive.
Man.
But still at the same time, it still sounded like a hip hop. It wasn't like
I
know I can, nothing like that.
Yeah,
to me it was like celebrating. It was like celebrating kind of like blackness, like all over all our hoods, all over. We all the same. We different areas, different hoods, different locations, East Coast, West Coast, down south.
We all eating.
But we all the same.
Everybody up, we all eating. We all looking good. We celebrating life.
We black. Let's love, let's love each other.
Let's do it right.
Let's celebrate. Let's get money. Let's stop killing each other. All the hoods, not just my hood, all the hoods worldwide. So I thought it was a good message.
Yeah.
Track number 7, Recession Proof.
It's going hard.
The first beat is funky. It's like some 70s type.
Gave you that
funky
Brown,
Shaft.
Rick James type,
then it switches. It switches
again.
I like the switch.
I like the switch.
I like the switch better.
I like the first beat better.
The first beat was dope, but that switch, it's just something with his flow with the switch.
Was it needed? It threw me for a loop, and I like this though.
Yeah. The second time around, it caught me.
I'm like,
because it feels like you're getting more music once they got 2 beats on one song.
Yeah, you do.
It sounds filled.
Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's his way of including. Like Hit-Boy has so many beats that Nas maybe like. Like, we gotta switch some of these, and I need all of these to be on here, man.
The title was tough too.
Recession proof.
What?
Yeah. Like, we in a recession. That don't mean nothing, man.
I'm
still good.
Yeah. I'm still up. Everything's up.
I like it. Track number 8, Reminisce.
This joint hard too.
Mary J. said
one of my favorite joints on the joint.
I like this song.
Definitely a marriage shout out with love. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
So. This one feel good right here.
He told you we'd be back. Everybody gonna listen.
It's kind of edgy though, because people talking about him and Mary used to mess.
They used to mess. That's a fact.
Okay,
why not?
But I mean, they still love them. It wasn't no
female.
It wasn't no bad thing though.
Probably still hitting it.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go back.
He said something like
old time's sake.
He said the stuff that shaped me would have murked you.
Yeah.
He said he said I don't like to reminisce because things we do now is really the things we doing now is really lit. So I don't even like to reminisce because what I'm doing right now is even crazier right now. Like I'm winning. I was taking L's with my money and my business. Now we up. Now, like you said, we up. Like we killing it now. I don't even like.
He on a different level now.
But I'm gonna go back though a little bit. But I don't even gotta reminisce. It's crazy. Track number 9, the Serious Interlude.
This joint was dope too.
Yeah.
Nas is at a good pocket right here. This part of the album is like
this is a story about like getting caught up in a situation with somebody else's girl.
Dr. Knockboots.
And it put me there. And it put me there. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas always put you there in that moment.
He always give you a story.
You know what I'm saying?
Paint the pictures.
This is way better than Dr. Knock Boots.
Oh, no.
Oh, get twisted. Knock Boots was nice, though.
Yes, it was. Don't get it fucked up.
You mess with it like that?
Dr. Knock Boots was cool, but this song.
That beat was crazy.
That joint.
I take this over
crazy.
Dr. Knock Boots.
Dr. Knock Boots is one of them joints.
I wonder why he called this an interlude. Maybe he's like, I'm switching from the other subject matter. That's all I can think of.
I'm looking at the title of the song and then looked at how long
It's due for the part of the album.
Maybe
3 minutes long.
Maybe he was like, I'm switching from the other kind of subject matter just to get on this female situation real quick. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, it threw me off. I thought it was like be like a minute.
Because it's a whole song's time. It's not short.
Not sure at all.
Track number 10, I'm on fire.
Yo, this is, like I said, on fire.
Yeah,
he killed this joint right here.
This one of my favorites as well, man, because he went to a different level on here. And
I'm on fire.
Yeah. Yo, and
up again.
Fire. He just went to a different level on this track, and the title serves itself, man, because I just think he felt as though like I gotta spit on this one.
Yeah.
Then the title, he was like, man, fucking, I'm on fire, man. I'm hitting everything.
I'm gonna say
Give him the ball.
I'm gonna say this. This
Get out the way.
This to me was a closing song. If he would have stopped, if this would have been the end of KD3,
you wouldn't have been mad.
I would have been good. Because this is a
Yeah.
perfect ending. The way this song was, he was kind of going back a little bit retrospective. If this would have stopped, I'd have been like, damn, nice. He don't need no
I want him to stop. He left me hanging.
Did y'all peep the NBA Jam sample? He's on fire.
He did say that. Yeah, he gave that. So I'm like, yo, this joint was crazy. I like this joint a lot.
Track number 11.
What the fuck? Shaking my head.
I love this joint too.
I like this joint too. It give you like the up, like, you know, have people be texting and stuff.
Yeah.
It give you that type of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It be shorting everything up.
Little, acronyms, whatever.
Acronym, yeah. It's all caps.
Yeah. Stop yelling. Stop yelling caps.
Now I like the second part of the beat switch on here.
Okay.
The second part of the beat is super crazy to me.
So what? This is like his third time switching the beat twice on the song.
Maybe
four.
Third.
Yeah.
Maybe four.
Yeah.
This second beat to me is
the beat on this track, the second one was crazy. I didn't see that coming.
That joint over,
the most important thing to me is when he on that beat switch, he either slowing his flow down from when he may have been spitting fast earlier, or he's speeding it up on the second. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. This is what I do. Oh man, I'm like,
hold on. Coming to the style, even with the beat, he'll switch it up.
Yeah,
that's and
then
I'm
like, yo, that's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah,
very you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. And then he talking on rare topics, but in his wordplay, and it's crazy. It's like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
A lot of young kids ain't gonna peep that. What you said?
Yeah, absolutely not. They not.
Yo, and speaking of that, on Reminisce, now that you're talking about beat changes, on Reminisce, it goes from the original beat to like a whole different, like almost like a Pop Smoke beat or something at the end of that joint, which is totally different. But he was going in on it.
Yeah.
That was more like a young beat, but he was going in. That's at like the very end. He already did damage on the song to me, so he was coasting after that. But he did switch it all the way up though. Nah, that's dope. Track number 12, Once a Man, Twice a Child.
Yo,
crazy title.
Peep that. Do you understand what he just said?
I get it. Well,
what? Yo, think about it. You were a child twice.
Right.
You become a man once.
Yep.
Someone took care of you at a young age.
Yep.
Somebody take care of you again when you get older.
Yeah.
Yo, only time you was a man once to do what you want.
Nas already talked about this. Second childhood.
Remember
the song?
That's what this made me think of.
Yeah.
I thought about that too.
That's exactly what I thought about because it explains it perfectly.
By Premier. Second childhood.
Yeah.
It made me think of that. But
just let Premier know he better come if that's what the case is. Because he coming on this joint.
Yeah. Think about
like
it.
in the most underrated, under the sea level where you don't even see him coming. But those who that really love Nas and really like Nas, which we're going to explain her later with the comments and shit. You see, Nas is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. He one of the greats.
Now, explain that one more time for people that didn't hear you and didn't catch that. The meaning of once a man, twice a child, for people that may not have caught that. What are you saying by the title of it?
The title let you know right there. Like, you understand that you're being taken care of as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's raising you, teaching you knowledge and everything. As you get older, once you can't take care of yourself, you get somebody else again to take care of you and everything like that. But you become a man once, and you can do whatever you want at that one time. But you become a child twice. I like that shit was deep.
Even some people that's in like nursing homes, some people got diapers on again.
Yeah.
Like it's like you
feed them again.
You get fed. You can't do nothing on your own like your parent did.
Got
for
the
you
walker.
When you like your parent did for you when you was a kid. So it's like going all the way back around in life.
Now, imagine somebody taking care of you, but you got the knowledge as a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like like I can't do it because I'm so weak.
Yeah.
But
I know how to do it.
I know how to do taxes. I know how to take care of
That's what make you powerful though, at that time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The knowledge.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because I can't move how I used to, but I'm gonna give you some games so you can move how you need to.
There you go. Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I go.
Freaks, you know who I can hear rapping over this beat though? Guess who I can hear rapping over this beat?
That guy.
Oh, absolutely.
I can hear Pac go. I kind of almost got a little West Coast.
I should know it was too
I got a little West Coast. I can hear Pac rapping on this beat.
You can't hear Biggie on it?
But let's be real.
Can't hear Biggie on it?
I mean, Biggie can rap on anything.
Exactly.
But I can hear
More
Pac.
Tupac, more?
I can hear Pac get off.
I can hear that.
On some serious type stuff.
But let's be real, man. Pop been talking about that for years ago. You feel me? He been levels ahead of that, like speaking that into existence years ago.
I can't take it away. It's way deep sometimes.
Man, come on. You want me to go to the track? You want me to go to the track?
It's a dope.
I can go to the track.
Nah. This ain't the Tupac episode.
Say no
Calm
more.
down, relax. You gotta go to
Save
Tupac,
another time.
I'm just saying that don't be surprised if they take moments out of greatness.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a track coming up where he shouts him out. But
Nas is a student of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Track number 13, Get Light. Get Light. It's kind of like a party joint a little bit. Like a grown people party joint, like
but
a
the
juke
beat's
joint.
still hard though.
It's alright.
It's alright. I wasn't feeling this too tough.
It's alright. It wasn't one of my favorites.
Probably one of the least favorite songs on the album.
But you don't skip it though.
It didn't skip.
Yeah, they don't skip, but it's like
if it wasn't on there, I would be okay.
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's one of them.
Oh. Is it a skipper? Or is he still keeping it? I'm with him. I'm not skipping it.
I'm saying
it ain't trash,
I'm only on my week and a half for listening to it. Maybe
all right.
But by like a month and a half in, it might get skipped.
Yo, but this is track 13.
But he got the bars in there.
It's track
though.
13, and it's like we got
This
one
is
song that's almost
13.
like
It's the bars, dude, man.
That's like, I said the bars is
It's
there.
the bars
so
that make you listen
skip.
to certain shit, man.
Yeah.
All right, track number 14, First Time.
What?
I like this a lot.
Yeah,
Come
this
on,
one
man.
of
a lot.
my this one of my favorites as well, man.
Come on, man. Yo,
This one of my
this
favorites
is crazy,
as well.
though. He even told you about the stuff he heard, son.
Yeah.
He heard it.
Like the first time
That's
I
dope,
heard,
yo.
first time I heard. He said the first time I heard Pac on here.
Right.
First time I heard Biggie. First time I heard Mike, like MJ. Like
This
Right,
was
the greats.
it was dope.
this right here made you. This
Paying
was one of them songs that made you reflect
Pay
back.
homage. Exactly.
I like this
Yeah.
song a lot.
Oh,
like this
lot,
song a lot.
yo.
I like
This is
song
really
a
deep.
lot.
Because he took you back when he was a child, listening to people the first time.
Yeah.
And everybody said that to themselves. Like, yo, remember that time back then?
Yeah.
I heard such and such. What was you at? What was you doing?
But he sounds genuine when he says it. He's
Oh,
like,
of
yo,
course.
first time
It's
I
from the
heard Biggie, like, whoa, what? Are you serious? Like you could tell like he's genuine about it. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, he's a fan.
Yeah.
It's real
There
shit.
you go, Dak. It's a
It's
fan.
real shit.
Yeah, he's a fan of
He's
this
a fan.
craft. He's a
Yeah.
fan of the craft. You could tell he was just pretty much saying like what inspired me. With the first time I heard these certain people, this inspired me, man.
that's dope.
And that was dope.
That's very dope.
Track number 15, Beef.
Beef. Let's talk about it.
Nas, once again, he
again.
ain't skipping a beat,
Come on,
man.
man.
The beat,
Come on.
This is the perfect Nas beat, yo.
This show is still getting stronger and stronger. I love this album, man.
This is when things usually slow down.
Exactly.
I must agree. This I like this song. Was it one of my favorites? Nah, but I like it.
This wasn't
I
one of
like
my
it.
favorites. It was all right.
It was all right. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with it heavy.
But as I say, his wordplay just have you
Yes.
like, damn. Let me
Nas
listen.
is going to bring the bars.
Always.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sometimes people I know they get lost because of the track, whatever. But I get lost in them lyrics.
That's why I don't skip a lot of Nas because he got it's the bars on there. The bars can carry you.
The bars carry everything.
Yo, a lot.
But the thing with Nas is you can even go back to say if you go back and play like the first King Disease, you're gonna catch stuff that you missed before. Like, oh shit, I didn't know he said that. Like that shows how he's complex and he's put
not just first King Disease.
Always like
any
Nas
album.
You're
gonna be like, damn, it's stuff that I listen to like 96, 98, and I'm like, damn, I ain't really know that's what he said all that time. I was thinking he was maybe saying something else. Then I'm like, oh, I get that now. Or you just grow a little older and you get wiser, and you're like, oh, that's what he's saying.
I get it.
But you're young when you're a little younger. You're like, oh, I didn't know what he was saying.
I just want to hear the beats.
See, that's what's so special about the boy Nas, because he takes his craft so serious.
It's the poetry.
So when you go back, you're like, yo, I appreciate the fact that he put that time in to think about what he wrote down. Yeah, people just write stuff down. I'm gonna get past this. Nah, I'm taking my time, and I'm gonna put something out there and make people like, yo, go back and think about it.
But also, you gotta understand this Nas and some of them guys of that generation. They're in their younger 20s rapping the way they was rapping back then. To me, that's like amazing. To hear the dudes rapping now at 20, and then to hear their vocabulary at 20 and like 20,
it's a
21,
big difference. It's a huge difference, man.
Like, yo, did y'all graduate?
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
They didn't.
You got all this technology in your
all the
hands.
technology, and you gonna put that on the paper? You wrote that down for real? I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole lot of.
It's like the way Nas was rapping, the way Biggie was rapping, the way Pac was rapping. Like they was reading almanacs or something.
Back then when we had the Biggies and the Pacs and all that, even the rappers that was from the before them, they wasn't like bashing Biggie and Pac and them. They might have been talking about subjects that they talked about. Or, them not being in a positive manner, and say Chuck D could have had a conversation with everybody about, I think you should do this and do that. But overall, they're like, yo, man, this shit that's going on now, it can't be. You feel me? It's crazy, but
rap is out of control.
Yo, it's dangerous though because it's affecting the communities, man.
It very.
Yeah.
Could you think? Just imagine if I don't know, Lil Uzi Vert or maybe a Dirk rap like a Karis One. How much knowledge and deep they would touch everybody.
Yeah, because they got a lot of pull, man.
I see with the kids,
the kids just talk about a little bit of some type of substance.
Yeah,
at least one song.
At least one of them. Let's give me one song.
Yeah. Dirk give you a couple. I'm gonna say Dirk give you a couple because he grew.
I'm just saying, like
he grew.
He had one person that talked
some
like
new
a Karis
shit.
One or Chuck.
NBA
like
Youngboy gonna sing you over the roof.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't no telling where you gonna be at.
Don't start that. Jeez. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what was going on, man.
I don't know what that was. That was a rough. That was a rough.
And they love him. That's just a classic.
But that was rough. I said, what am I hearing? Just my joints. I'm hearing a different thing, man.
Am I that out of touch?
Word. I must be, man. Track number 16, Don't Shoot.
This was cool. Now
this is cool.
This was my favorite. This was my.
Going back to what you said.
No, I thought that but why?
This wasn't my joint.
This was one of them like. All right, we could have done without this one.
So this is Skipper. You said
I skipped this.
This might be. It might grow into be a Skipper, but I love Nas.
I would take this off and put "I'm on Fire" last, like you said. That probably would have been.
We're gonna get into it, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
but rearranging stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to be A&R. I wanted to be A&R. I really wanted to be A, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was A&R on this because he had all the product. The product was here. Like, damn, let me just work my magic.
Nah, we're gonna do it like this.
Nah. And then we got track number 17, which is a bonus track 2, I guess. Till My Last Breath.
To My Last Breath.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yo, you know what this sounded like to me? This sounded like a low budget Spicy from the first album. And like they were trying to touch that lane again, but it wasn't as potent. This could
Spicy was my shit too.
Yeah, I like Spicy. I feel like this was their attempt to try to go in that lane again, but he could have put this on a movie soundtrack or something. He ain't need this on the joint, man. He ain't need this on the joint. King's Disease 3.
Damn. We're gonna do what?
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready, man.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I'm ready.
All right, now we're gonna get into these headphone rankings for King's Disease 3. So who wanna kick that joint off?
I'm gonna do the lead off hitter. All right, Nas is my number one favorite MC of all time. Let's throw it out there, number one. This album, honestly, when I first heard of King Disease 3, I was like, there's no way he's making anything better than Magic coming off of that. I was like, this joint. I didn't want to throw it out there, but I was like, this thing might flop. But it did, but it didn't.
I didn't think that. I didn't think
it was going to flop, but I was like, yo, I love Magic so much. I do. That's my favorite album. And it came out Christmas
Out of those
Eve.
other two? I agree.
Yeah. Nas got some bangers. We pretty much ran down the whole track list. A couple songs I didn't like, but they weren't bad.
How many?
I'd say 2. 2 out of 17. But also, it's like, yo, toward the end of the album, like, yo, he has no features on here. This is Nas running this whole album by himself.
Illmatic all over again.
I mean, that.
Sheesh.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, to be fair, AZ was on Illmatic. But still, I mean, to have 17, you controlling the crowd, this whole album by yourself. I'm still sitting with it, but a strong 4.5 on this album. I like this joint. This is heavy. I like this joint.
I'm gonna let you end, E, because that's your guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here now.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Let me say your suspense. Let me say your suspense.
Thank you. Now, before I end this is a solid project that Hit-Boy and Nas made. I debate any other album that has a trilogy. Nothing will top the King's Disease series. The Carters, the Blueprints. I would take the King's Disease series over anything.
Now let me say this right now. For me, you know Jay, my guy. Yeah, I'll take King's Disease over the Blueprint. The trilogy.
Wow.
You know Jay, my guy.
Wow.
So I'm on wax and saying that.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that?
I'm on wax and saying that.
I'm just saying,
I like the King's Disease. I feel like, of course, Blueprint 1 is a classic. I feel like Blueprint 2 could have been a classic if it was one disc, and then 3 was just okay.
Yeah.
But
first one was
1, 2,
this between the way this ended with 3, I can't argue
Nas is putting himself in a whole nother man. If Nas is not in your top 5, you need to really consider
what
love hip hop.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm gonna jump in here and go, Sean. I'm gonna piggyback that a strong 4.5. I didn't think Nas. I didn't think it was gonna be whack at all. Because I wasn't mad at none of Magic was my favorite. It was my favorite.
Yeah.
But I do think this is better than Magic, and I didn't think. Because I remember when Magic came out, I was surprised, but I'm like, damn, I just keep on playing it back to back to back. Like, I love this joint. It just felt good.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he could. I didn't think maybe he could do that again. But
it was Magic.
But when I listened to it,
out of nowhere.
It ain't nothing. It's nothing whack about this song. About this album. The only problem I had is I wish I could A&R it. Because all I needed, I don't even need the whole 17. Give me 12 songs. I like 1 through 10. I love the way it flows. It just like transitions real well. And then after I'm on fire, I feel like it kind of starts going up and down. It don't just like sequence. And I wish I could just throw 2 more songs at the end and end with I'm on fire. And I'm like, Nas, you got it. I don't need to end this song. I don't need beef. I don't need Don't Shoot. You keep all them. You can throw them on soundtracks and stuff.
Compilation album.
But you know what? It's kind of like a catch-22 because I feel like he did this because him and Hit-Boy was in such a groove in the studio that he just wanted to include everything. Yeah. But this is one of them albums where I feel like, damn, Nas, you nailed it. You don't even need the kind of eye joints. You don't even need them. You did the damage. But I'm gonna give it a strong 4.5. The Kemp man, the beats is crazy. Nas seemed hungry. It's refreshing. I haven't really heard too much hip hop like albums this year that I really just kept on going back to, other than Pusha T probably. And this is better than Pusha T.
Yeah.
And I thought that was winning my top hip hop all year. And this came out and it took it. Nas got what they call in like R&B, they call like contemporary R&B for like grown folks. This is like contemporary rap, that you want. If you don't want to hear drill and all that, and you want to hear some
Auto-tune
stuff
and
that you
that,
can
yeah.
relate to from grown man style, get money and motivate you, this is it, man. King's Disease, the best album on the trilogy. I'm gonna give it a strong 4.5, man. I love this, man. This is Nas at his best.
Damn, man. I think I'm against both of y'all. Two things y'all said that I'm totally against. I don't think this is better than Pusha T album.
Whoa.
That's just me.
Whoa.
That's just me. I
Whoa.
think it's almost dry as the best album still
Whoa.
to this day.
Okay.
This year.
Okay.
And hopefully he gets what he deserved, which is the Grammy. All right. Next thing, I don't think that the trilogy is better because I don't see none of the albums King's Disease better than Blueprint 1 or even on the level of Blueprint 1.
I agree with that. But
You feel what I'm saying? So that alone, but that alone would probably give it a wash with the other two because they're kind of like, sort of like we blend it or we cut it. We let A&R call, touch
Let
it.
me A&R that too.
You know what I'm saying?
A&R
And
Blueprint too.
this
I
all
got
could be
you.
better. You get what I'm saying? That's just two. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Hov guy, because I'm a Nas guy.
You know,
just as
Hov's
well
my
as I'm
guy,
Hov.
but I got to go with the final
I ain't got
product,
nothing
though.
to do with you. I'm talking about me.
All right, go ahead.
But next thing, more importantly, I'm gonna give it 4 headphones, and I'm giving it an extra half because it's Nas. And like you said, it was certain tracks that I felt as though could have been cut, but I'm just kind of upset that he don't bring, like, this is too much potency of.
I got you, right?
Fruitful.
You know I got you, right?
It's all
Go
good,
ahead.
but it's this is. I understand. I called one of Nas joints a classic. It was, but it's
No,
it's
go
not better than
ahead.
Blueprint.
Go
I know
ahead.
you're going. I
Go
know.
ahead
I know.
and finish. You know I
But-
got you.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so much juice in this album that why save it all for yourself? Why not bring a couple more people back in? You get what I'm saying? That did a certain situation, but it was what it was, and he got some great tracks on here. I'm just giving it 4 headphones. I'm not going to give it 5 headphones or 4.5. That's just me. And I know you may go to something that I may get 4.5, but at the time of me listening to it, I like it better than this album. And I love Nas, and Nas is he's in my top 5. Go back to record episode number 3 or 4 or 5, whatever we talk. Nas in my top 5, but I'm just telling you that, you know what I'm saying? Don't save certain shit for the soundtrack, like you said. But you know, it is what it is.
All right, now, only thing I got to say, freaks, and I'm not going back to episode 1 or 2. We did an episode on King's Disease 1, and you sat here and you did, and you told me that King's Disease 1, so now I got to.
I went back and rebutted that.
No,
I went back and rebutted that.
No.
What did he say?
You told me that King's Disease 1 was classic, and guess what he gave?
I said that.
That's what he gave it.
I said that.
What'd he give it?
He gave it 5 headphones.
I gave it 5 headphones. I said that.
So is this?
It's not better than Blueprint.
No.
Disease 1
Is
not
King's
better.
Disease 1 better than King's Disease 3?
Absolutely. To me, it is.
King's Disease 1 is better than King's Disease 3?
To me, it is.
Wow.
To me, it is. To me, it is. That's me.
You gave it 5. You gave King's Disease 1
That
5.
was my favorite one. That was my favorite one.
Okay, that's your favorite.
And it may be the heartache off of Kanye shit. It may be, I'm like, oh shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because that Kanye shit put me in a bad space with Nas.
He got
I'm
scarred
like,
from it.
Okay, well, you standing on it.
Yo,
so I respect.
everything was looking funny at the listening session. It was like, Nas ain't know the shit was going to sound that bad. It just was some shit that was going on. And the people around wasn't feeling it, and we know that they wasn't feeling it. It was the bad taste in my mouth, and then the videos came.
No. Then it came out. Then they took it down. Then some people had the leaked version.
All that shit.
It was
all that shit
bad.
was a total disaster.
Well, the leaked version was worse than the final version.
Total disaster.
Just to be
Hit-Boy
clear
came.
about that.
Clear. Yeah. And it was on. But I'm telling you, man, like, King Disease 1 is the best out of the trilogy to me. King Disease 1. But hold on. In order.
Hold on.
Hit-Boy.
We're
Okay,
going to get to that. Let E go. Let E go.
Please.
Where we at?
Yeah.
Where we at?
Oh, man.
Yo, I don't know what he talking about. This joint is a classic. I'm here first.
We already knew
You
that
know
was
it's
coming.
dope. Come on, man. 17 tracks. Dolo. This thing had no features on that joint. He did it all dolo. He took you back and forth. Grown man music. How you want it, yo? Like this, yo. I was surprised he put it out this fast. I was like, where it came from? I was like, And I heard about it. I was like, nah, I think another album can come out. And I seen that. I said, yo. And when I listened to it, I listened to it on my phone first. And sometimes you really can't get the grasp of the whole feel for it.
Yeah.
Then I threw it in the system. It just kept on getting better and better. Then the lyrics is, I mean, like, I'm with y'all, a couple of songs y'all can definitely leave off. But that's 17 songs. I can leave off 2, maybe 3. So that's leaving you, what 14 tracks? That's hard, yo.
I got a hard question.
That's hard. That's hard like that.
Hold on. This is another factor. I just want to throw this out there just quick. He's also coming off of a world tour with Wu-Tang and Busta Rhymes and just dropped this.
Nas always been ahead of time, man. Nas been recording this album ever since he finished Magic. Stop it, man. You know
he
Nas
did.
is
He did.
Probably why he was
the finishing touches came on with the Wu and all that.
Piggyback off what Barboni said, I thought Magic was the best joint. And I heard this joint. I like, he can't get no better than Magic. And he say, what? 3? He put that, I don't say put it to shame, but he definitely stepped up another notch, killed that joint. I mean, this joint gonna be, I'm telling you, when you go back and listen to it again, I know you say you already heard it.
I listened to it for like 5 times already, bro.
Oh, I thought it was like, that's
nah, come on, man. Stop it, man. I listened to 5, 6 times.
I thought you said left
5 at least.
My bad.
5 at least.
My bad. But it just, it had to grow on me. I loved it for The Door. So then I listened to it more and more. It grew on me some more with other songs. I love it. I thought it was 5 mics. Mike, man, my man, for a grown man at this age, doing it this long, and to still be
seemed like you adding stimulus on it.
No, it's
grown
dope.
man.
It's grown
how
man.
long you looking about his history and all that?
He gave it to us. He gave us a back-to-back albums in the last 2 years. About 4. You said 4 albums in the 2 years.
4 albums in 3 years.
3 years. That's unusual for Nas. You know that.
Very unusual.
Very. And for him to have other things, other ventures, other business things going on.
Let's keep it music.
To take a time.
Let's keep it music, man.
Come on,
that's going to put more potency on it.
You sound like
you know, man. I miss him, man. That's what I do. I know this is God. I miss that. It's my baby.
I mean, I can't hype. I'm not hype.
I know this your boy. I know. I already know.
But anyway, like I said, 5 mics. Appreciate it, Nas.
5 headphones.
5 headphones. 5 headphones. My fault. 5 headphones. My fault. You right.
What question? You had a question for him or something?
Yeah, a question for me. Let's do it.
No, I'll wait because I think it's going to lead into what we going.
Oh, okay.
No,
I got a question for freaks. King's Disease 2 or Blueprint 2?
Me myself, I'm gonna go with Blueprint 2.
Give me Blueprint 2 over.
Give me Blueprint 2
over King's Disease 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Blueprint 2.
Yeah,
because Blueprint 2 was so much at that time. Cause you gotta feel it. We in the northern hemisphere of the shit, so we getting all the rock shit. So to hear them playing, and then you hear the Kanye, cause Kanye was on fire around this time. You feel me? And he just got some potent songs on that Blueprint 2. That's just me.
I take Magic over Blueprint 2.
It needs some. Oh, I think I would too.
Okay, there we go.
I think I would too.
All right,
I'll go with that.
So Carl. So all right, so you're taking Blueprint 1 over King's Disease.
I'm taking Blueprint 1 over all of them.
All right, so that's one Jay-Z. All right, so you're gonna take Blueprint 2 over King's Disease 2.
Yeah, Blueprint.
So
that's majority.
We're gonna get to my order.
Yeah, get that nigga.
I know.
Get him?
I know.
Yeah.
So right now you got.
It sound like something wrong.
I'm just asking.
Oh, something definitely wrong.
I'm just asking.
Blueprint 3 was a drop off to me.
Easy drop off
for him for the level I expect Hov. And mind you, I still listen to it because I like Hov. But compared to the other two, mind you, I think Blueprint 2 could have been a classic if he made it one album. Yeah. But I can't go off what could have been. I got to go off what was he presented to us.
So what makes the King Disease better than
because Blueprint? I like 1, 2, and 3 over 3. 3 loses points to me. And 2 was half and half. Yeah. 1 was just great, but I'm not going to say because of 1 being so great.
You're saying the consistency of the 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Nas
takes you over. Which is understandable.
Nas trilogy was more consistent to me than the Blueprint. Actually,
which is understandable.
Actually, it was
due to the way you feel about Blueprint 3.
Yes, because it was one. Right. It was Jay-Z's was 1, 2, and 3 how they came out. Yeah. Nas to me was 1. I liked it. Then 2 was my. We'll get to that, and then 3 I like the most, so it actually got better. It's going up, but man, that's why I said that.
All right,
that's why I said that though. But how would you describe the sound? The sound that Hit-Boy brought out on this album, King Disease 3.
I ain't gonna say it was more melodic, but for it to get on that level of they going back and forth and then the samples, that's what got me, man. When he did that 5 Heartbeat sample, man, it took me to another level.
That was crazy.
Yeah. That joint was messy. You feel me? And then Nas, now he got the little meme shit out.
When you first heard the sample, did you know where it was from?
Oh, come on, man. Stop the bullshit, Sean.
I'm going to be honest.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
That's the best part of the movie.
Some people don't catch the sample.
No.
Some people don't catch the sample.
But you asked the wrong person.
Sean, you got
everybody seen the. I'm just saying, did you catch the sample?
I seen the 5 Heartbeats plenty of times, and I had to be reminded, like, damn, I knew the song.
That's what I'm saying.
I knew the song, and I seen it before the
Sean,
movie.
this was one of the most pivotal moments of the movie. You gotta realize they just got a new manager.
Yeah.
They tried something new with the stage presence.
Yes.
Shit going left.
Yes.
Quick. Motherfuckers is paid up front to preserve a certain image. Shit went left.
Yeah, the crowd was there just to support another artist.
Yeah. Boom.
And
shit getting thrown.
Shit getting thrown.
Boy running to the
back. To the back.
And this nigga grabs the mic and sings the panties off of it.
Yes. Panties. She was moist.
Yes, she was over. Yes, she fainted, Sean.
Yes.
When last time you seen that shit?
Yes.
Michael Jackson. Point blank period. Who's not gonna remember that?
The sound was definitely great.
Did it change from any of the other albums?
Oh yeah. I think the sound on this joint was a little better. It's like a continuation from the Magic joint.
Listen, what I tell you, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's going. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen between him and Hit-Boy, but I think Hit-Boy got Nas figured out.
As he should.
I think he got him figured out to. I'm gonna keep this nigga rapping forever because I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him, and I know what he like, and he likes the shit that I like to make. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I think he locked in the Nas more on this album than any. I think this is a continuation from Magic, but I feel like they just went a little deeper. Because even though I love the way Magic flow, I feel like he got even better songs on this album.
Who is this pressure on though?
This sounds like more of an album. Magic is more like a mixtape interlude going into
EP,
King Disease.
Yeah, EP.
It's like a real good EP, but it's still long enough. It's still long enough.
Where did it come from? Like,
I have a question. Who is this pressure on though? Because you got so many producers want to work with Nas. You got so many artists that want to work with Nas.
all the legends.
Who is this pressure on with him doing something like this with Hit-Boy? Who pressure is
No,
this
I
on?
think this is putting pressure not on the young dude. I think it's putting pressure on the older guys.
Yeah,
put everybody in that 90s class.
Nas just came with Hit-Boy, so it's like, damn, Primo, Pete Rock, all our legends in that field. It's like, damn, like you can't deny that Hit-Boy brought it on here.
I think one person that is putting pressure on, not saying it's a competition thing, but due to the way that things went, I think this put a lot of pressure on Benny. Because Benny just did an all Hit-Boy album. I'm just thinking as far as people that's working. But he's announcing that he's about to make another album with Hit-Boy.
Well, we know.
I get that. But this
not the level of. I'm not comparing Nas and Benny.
It sounded better though.
Well, I think
did it not?
Well, I love.
I think Burden of Proof is crazy, man.
That Burden of Proof.
I think that Burden of Proof.
It ain't no.
It was all right.
But also,
it was all right to y'all. I think that Burden of Proof
is special, man.
I thought Burden of Proof was better than King Disease 1. That's how much that year. That was my favorite album. That's how much I like.
That's easy to say. I'm saying, is it better than Magic? 3.
It might be up there. It might be. They might be throwing blow for blow, man. Rocky and the Rush.
First of all,
I gotta go back and listen to it.
He's not better than Nas.
It ain't all about lyrics.
No, it is.
No, it's
that's
about
first.
the music
That's first.
too. Okay.
That's first. Then the beats. Then you go with the beats. Now the tracks.
I understand what you're saying, and we already know that it's only one motherfucker that's rapping on the level of Nas. We know that.
We ain't said that. I'm just saying to make a complete album, you got to add all the ingredients.
I'm talking about
he had the ingredients. He had the ingredients on there.
Literally too?
Yes. Yeah. He had the ingredients.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Hit-Boy went.
You already know Benny. He's not the best in his own group, lyrically wise.
I think he makes the best music.
I agree with that, but he
makes the best music.
He know how to make better. He know how to make.
He has the best formula.
He know how to make the best songs.
He got
the best albums, the best formula. That's what matters.
I think Hit-Boy tapped into what Benny does.
Because we know Conway's an animal.
Conway's a problem. He's an animal.
Whole problem.
But that don't always equate to the best songs all the time.
But look at this. Conway ain't even reaching out to them type people trying to do nothing yet. That's how spooky that is.
Conway got busy on Hit-Boy.
Absolutely. He got busy on it. He got busy on live shit.
All right, we off the track.
Yeah, let's get back to Nas, man. Let's get back to Nas. We got to everybody, but
you know how that go.
But I think he really locked in with the sound even more than the last albums. It just feel like I think they already had something, but I feel like they really was like, yo, we mastered this thing kind of almost.
They got a sound and it works. Like they have
break it.
Great chemistry.
Great.
Absolutely. Great chemistry. What has Hit-Boy's production done for Nas's career, you think?
It revived it.
To another level.
Is that what they call it?
To another level. You already said it early. He gave life to him.
Yeah.
He did a shot.
I like that.
Like,
I mean, Nas was already alive.
He came out of bad space. Let's be real.
That I agree.
Let's be real.
That I
came out of bad space.
What bad space? Who?
Well,
that Nasir album.
That Nasir album. What was the album before that? What was the album before Nasir?
Life is Good. Classic.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like. Was that Life is Good?
Yeah.
It was 2012.
He had nothing said Life is Good.
Damn, he ain't dropping albums since
That's how he do it. You know how he do it.
Life is Good. Classic.
Life is Good.
Classic.
I never said that was a. That's your. I never said that was a classic.
That's a classic.
Classic.
I never said. Yeah, I know.
I love Life is Good.
He's not in a bad space. He just got hooked up with your boy who was in a bad space.
No.
Kanye. My fault. Yay.
Nas dealing with Hit-Boy proves that he can choose good beats. So that
he said that on the album.
Yeah, so the album. So that theory.
He dressed all that bullshit y'all was always talking about him. Freaks.
I never said the beats thing. I thought people exaggerated that. I never went with that. So I don't think his beats was like as bad as people were saying. Like I never went with that narrative.
You hardly know if people when they set that narrative. People run with that shit.
Yeah, I never really agree with that. But a lot of people say that. But I never really thought like his beats was like that trash. Like to say that
it wasn't that trash.
Nah, I never really agree with that one. But what's the opposite of that though? What has Hit-Boy's production done for Nas? I mean, for what has Nas rapping on his production did for Hit-Boy's career?
Right.
It just put him out there, so now like maybe more legends want to work with him.
I agree with that, but you know, Hit-Boy done got motherfucking classic joints with Beyonce, so let's not even talk about that. And we know the fan base. She got no disrespect to saying that, comparing the two, but Hit-Boy as a producer was on a different level already. It's just that somebody told them or somebody made that meeting happen for them to work together.
He got Nas that.
Who
made that decision for Nas to work with Hit-Boy?
I think I might have heard. I think I might have heard him say that he liked Hit-Boy from. I believe I heard him say like he liked Hit-Boy from afar. Like he liked what he was doing, and then he reached out. But I think it was a reach out and let's like see if it works, and then something sparked, and they just kept it going.
I love it.
Yeah, but I think like Hit-Boy had hits. He had hits for Kanye. He had hits for Big Sean. He had a lot of hit records already. But I think it was a hip hop element of him that was like, yo, can I do this with somebody like a legend like Nas? And if I can, like, it may not like sales. He already got money, already got platinum plaques and all that. But like credibility as a real versatile, I think somebody used the word versatility, like to show like I could really do this hip hop thing. It ain't all about radio smashes, pop songs, or big singles. Like, no, I can really get down on some hip hop, and I really feel like he flexed on here. Like, yo, like some of this stuff sound like Large Professor-ish, like real hip hop. Like, this ain't Big Sean.
His era, where he from? Where he from? That's what it represents. It represents where he from.
It's like he's like an old soul.
He's from a Large Professor camp. All the things, main source, all that.
And he come from under that Kanye tree. But he like showed that like I can do this on myself. Yeah. Like, I got my own thing now. So I think it helped. It may not have helped him commercially, but it helped him respect wise. I think for even the hip hop artists, they like, damn, Hit-Boy, like Can I get a joint? Like people that might have not thought like he was just a commercial guy and I don't make that kind of music. They looking at him now like, nah, he bring it.
That's kind of like what I first thought when I heard Nas and him was doing the first King Disease. I was like, damn, like, why not Premier? Why not? You know what I'm saying? But it's like he was coming with hip hop bangers, and I was like, all right, now I get it.
I do get it.
All right, now recently in the news, it was something that got big headlines. Is 21 Savage said that Nas is not relevant. What do y'all think about those? And they got a lot of people ran with that. And what do y'all think about them comments?
Me personally, I think they reaching, and the buzz is around Nas right now. And that 21 Savage and Drake dropped the album. I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all heard it or not like that, but I think the buzz is more around the Nas album, and they might have been on some hateful shit.
It's better. It's Nas album is better. It's not even a.
It's not even
discussion. But I actually think they made this bigger than it really was to me. I don't think he was like purposely dissing Nas. I think it might have just came out the wrong way because he actually came back and said he would never diss a legend like that or whatever. I think what he was saying is true. I think he was saying like, and I'm not trying to speak for him, but I just think he was saying like the people in my generation don't listen to Nas. Like my fans don't listen to Nas. And I think he's probably, and not just Nas, any of our favorite rappers from like that era. So to them, Nas isn't relevant. I think that's what he was kind of saying, but it came out like he was taking a shot at Nas. I don't think if he know 21 Savage, he knows a little more about.
He's very keen. He's very keen on a lot of shit, and I agree with you, Carl. And I think moreover, like anything, he respects who came before him to a point that he's a fan of him. So he would never. I think he's a fan of Nas, and he would never put it in that light of he's disrespecting Nas. He's just being real. Like right now, what's going on right now? If we throw all the albums up that came up within the last 2 to 3 months, and due to the population of people that's really listening to music right now, and that's dealing with social media and things of that, people that like Nas is not dealing with all them type shit. Motherfuckers still got flip phones. Let's be real. I'm just being real. You feel? I'm being 100. Some of us got flip phones. Some of us still got CDs. Some of us don't even know how to download.
But the flip phones is back though.
Yeah, absolutely.
They back. They
a lot of Nas fans is in flip phone era, Biggie era, Pac era. Right now, due to the mass of production of music listeners, they're not. If you put the last 3 months albums up there, none of them is going to pick Nas in the top 5 to listen to.
Well, that's a good point you made, Freach, because it's almost a flip side to it. Yeah, 21 Savage fans don't listen to Nas, but Nas core fan base don't listen to 21 Savage.
Yeah.
You know, so
some of them do.
Some of them may, but for the most part, I bet you a lot of them probably don't. So it's the same way.
But those that love hip hop and know that when somebody can rap, you would like 21 Savage. 21 Savage can rap.
So all right, so say this.
I would never dim his light off of this statement because I know that 21 Savage is he's a nice rapper, and for him representing the era that's out right now, I like it.
I think he respects Nas.
Absolutely.
I think it was kind of just taken the wrong way. Yeah. I actually do think he respects Nas.
He was just speaking the real.
So if you do have a flip phone, how are you going to listen to the Nas album?
Point blank period. That's what I'm saying. You order
buy the CD and put it in your CD player.
Or go in the house and play the computer.
They brought it back. Now they have Samsung has new flip phones and fold.
Yeah, that fold. Wow. That's a smartphone.
That fold is crazy.
That's the Razor.
Now you talking about the old?
That's the old school
That's
Razor.
What I'm saying, like with the
them too.
Hitting three
them
times
too.
in A or D.
Man, them too. They still available.
They got those.
I know 5 to 10 people that still got them right now.
So we about to go back then. We about to go. We got to take it back.
Hey man, sometimes that's where it's good at.
Queen's in the house.
Yeah,
that's off the grid type phones.
Yeah, off the grid.
Done. All right, now we talked about this. We talked about this. So where does this album rank amongst Nas's Hit-Boy albums? So all 4, what's your ranking of Nas and Hit-Boy collaboration albums?
I'm putting this 3.
3 is first.
Well, go ahead. You gave one, so give the whole lineup.
Yeah. All right. Well, number one to me is King's Disease 1.
Number 1.
That I gave a classic. Number 2 is Magic. Then this one right here. And then 2.
Me, I'm going to say 3 first, 1 second. No. My fault. 3 first, Magic second, 1, then 2.
I got the same. The same list as E. I'm gonna go with this one first, Magic 2, King's Disease 1, 3, and then King's Disease 2 last.
This album not better than Magic. I just wanted to say that. Sneak it in before Sean said what you said.
I like Magic is dope. I like Magic better than this.
Wow.
Because it's so short.
Magic is short and to the point.
Yeah, to the
Magic
point.
is cohesively better to me than this album.
And it's 10 songs.
I hear that.
I like Magic, King Disease 3, King Disease 2, then 1.
Oh, you think
you like King Disease 2 over 1?
You know why? Wow. Because Sean always said that he felt as though Nas got a little bougie on 1. He felt as though he led it to the young boy what everybody else is doing.
I would say he did that more on 2 to
but
me.
He was going up every album. He was going up. And
I feel like 2 he switched over more though.
I think 2.
Yeah, no, that was a dope song, but I feel like he messed with the younger sound more on 2 than he did on 1.
Well, Sean said that ever since we listened to 1. He said that.
You know, he did. No, he been consistent. He been consistent.
Yeah.
I give it to him.
Real quick, Sean, what you give 1? I mean headphones.
I gave it a 4. It was a good comeback from Nasir.
Get a 4. Both of y'all gave 4. What you give Magic?
I gave it a 5. I love that album.
Thank you.
That's my favorite Hit-Boy Nas album. You know what? Because it came out of nowhere. It wasn't expected.
It was a pleasant surprise.
It came out
gift for me that year.
It came out Christmas Eve.
I mean, you text the chat at least 5 or 6 times.
Yo, I remember I was literally playing Call of Duty. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like every song, I'm like, I'm not even looking at my phone.
Right.
I'm like, damn, you got Premiere scratches, ASAPs on here. I'm like, yo, this is incredible.
And the funny thing is, that year I was looking for something to say that was the best album. Like all year, like damn, I don't got nothing to say. It was the best album, and then that came out. I'm like, thank you. I got something to say. I can really be confident to say this is the best album that year.
That's twice he did that back to back years.
That was like the fourth quarter game winner.
That was last year, right?
Yeah. He's like, yep.
Holler.
I told him. So I got even a deeper question then. Where does this album rank in Nas's overall catalog? About where do you rank it? If you don't got it exact,
talk about it.
About where?
It's up there.
It's up in top 10.
His top 5.
It's better than Godson to me.
It's top.
It's a lot of shit. It's better than Godson.
Nostradamus.
It's better than that.
It's definitely better than that.
Yeah, it's like
top 5.
It's better than Nasir.
Better than Hip Hop.
It's better than Hip Hop is Dead. It's better than Street Disciple.
I love it.
Yeah, I like Street Disciple though.
I like Street Disciple.
That could have been one disc. It could have been.
That's the double joint.
I think that what's better, Street Disciple or Blueprint 2?
Why you keep on, man? Let's take on.
That's a good question.
I'm just saying. Both of them was on some bullshit.
Yes, they were.
I'll go with Blueprint 2 though. But I like Street Disciple though. Some people said that was a Street.
I'm just saying because at that time you was comparing shit. But let me tell you,
I like Street Disciple.
When I heard Thief's theme, my goodness.
Like, he heard that Thief's theme, he was like,
oh man. And the video came out. I said, yo, this nigga coming for niggas.
He dropped 2 singles of the same beat twice. Whoever did that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Now I like Street Disciple. I'll take Blueprint 2 personally over that, but I like Street Disciple. But I got a 4 that can be touched for Nas.
What's your 4?
Illmatic.
Of course.
It was written.
Of course.
Stillmatic and Life is Good.
Damn, Life is Good.
Everything else.
Life
is
good.
Right?
Suspect.
Yeah, that's 4.
The fifth one.
Life
I got
is
shit
Good
coming.
is not Suspect.
I'm not saying it's Suspect. I got shit coming for Life is Good.
Now everything else.
Something.
This
Magic. I think Magic is coming for that. I think Magic.
You got to go back and listen to that. Life is Good.
Man, I listen to Life is Good. I listen to Life is Good.
He never liked it though. He never liked it though. I get
it was just. It was all right to me. It was all right.
This really
he got the dress and all that. He shouldn't have been not fuck with that bitch. He already know what was going on.
This really got a shot at 5 though. This really got a shot at 5. If
you might want to go back and think about it again. Let us sink in another 2 more times.
Damn.
You might.
You're right about that. Eh?
But then you never know.
I don't know why
Magic,
you never
man.
like Life is Good.
Magic and KD won.
What did you give Magic? Headphones.
I gave Magic 4.5. 4.5 strong. I wanted to give it 5.
So you don't give 5s at all.
I give 5s a lot. I gave 5 KD 1.
KD 1.
Yeah. Gave 5 KD 1.
KD 1.
I stood on that.
Wow.
I think Taz was here around that time.
I want to get a 5.
And you was loud.
Ain't nobody. Motherfuckers was on my back about that. About me giving that 5.
I see that, but
I thought you reached
motherfuckers ain't like the song with
I thought you reached a little bit.
What you call them in them? I loved it.
I like that song.
The Firm?
I like the Firm.
No, not the Firm. The song with the Young Boys.
Nah, he did it. He did his thing.
I
and
love
let them
that.
do their thing.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
I love that song.
If they did anything other than do him,
that beat was crazy.
Yeah.
Then the video he had the mink on. Yeah, like him in the summer.
As he should.
Well, we all say this is definitely top 10?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Without a doubt.
I take my 5.
It's top 10, but I think it got a good chance at the 5 spot, man.
It do.
I can't think of nothing that can go that I can.
I say 7, 8. I'm putting it up in there, in that 7 area.
You got
it's
Nigga
fighting.
album. Well,
I like Nigga. I like that album.
It was all right.
Hip Hop Was Dead.
It's better than
that was kind of late.
better than Hip Hop Is Dead.
I think so too.
That's late. That's late in the Nas rankings.
Huh?
That's late in my Nas rankings.
I don't think that album was that bad neither. I like that album.
Nasir.
You said
Some people
he had some good songs.
Nasir is probably the worst joint I heard.
That came at the written.
And the shit with Damian Marley son.
I Am.
I like this better than
Yo, I Am was dope.
I Am was definitely dope.
I Am was dope.
I Am was definitely dope.
I'll take this over I Am.
I Am was definitely dope.
And
I Am got some holes.
I might be with Carl. I'm gonna take this over, and I Am too. I Am Nostradamus. Damn.
I think it's definitely over now.
Man, he got some songs, man.
Yo.
He got some songs on both of them albums.
His catalog's crazy, yo. Especially this 4 right here, this. It might rearrange some shit.
It may.
It definitely is.
Magic and this is
Magic. Magic definitely. Magic and
crazy.
this.
Magic felt good.
Woo.
Magic
KD won in Magic to me.
Me personally, I want to hear it for Magic for y'all. 5.
We didn't do it. It came out so quick. We ain't even do an episode on it.
I'm giving it right now, just in case y'all do it later.
5.
That's 2 5. Headphones for me.
Dick. Well, you asked a great question. Did this King's Disease trilogy and with a little asterisk with the Magic 2 included it, did it change anything with Nas's legacy? Did it change Nas's legacy in any way?
Definitely.
It just made his stock grow even higher.
Yeah, you go. Show
it's
it
like
added to it.
I think Nas is already on a level that he's already on, and that nothing can deteriorate what he's been through and where he's at. That he's having fun right now, and he's making good music while having fun. So
this album, I don't think it really. If he do none of these 4 albums, to me, he's still been good. Legacy, everything good. But then for him to add this to it,
I think he put pressure on niggas, man, to drop. I'm telling you,
pressure's heavy.
You got to.
I agree with you, freaks. I don't think it did nothing. I think he was signed, sealed, and delivered to me in my mind.
Over.
Like he had his spot. Like he was rare air. He's like one of the few people I say that can sit at the table. You see my shirt, man. So you know how I feel about the game. But I don't feel like man, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
It's like he came out of retirement and gave you another chip.
No.
Who does that?
No.
He like Tom Brady at this point.
But he didn't add to it. He was already there. He didn't have to add nothing.
He added to it. It's like Kobe leaving with the mic. He dropped 60 after he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, but even in that situation, it's like Kobe was already great to
legend.
Me. He Nas is already, to me, he was already stand. To me, it just proved like, damn, it's like that was a good analogy you just gave. Tom Brady, Tom Brady in New England was the GOAT already to me.
Already.
So it was like,
Nothing
damn,
else to
Tampa
prove.
Bay, it's like,
thank you.
Nothing
He
else to
going to
prove.
Tampa Bay and give you another chip.
so it's just like you just showing
That's
off. To me, it's just like Nas just showing off. Like,
You know what? I agree with that. He's showing off.
Y'all can't rap like me.
At all.
Now it does put pressure on the 90s era because this dudes, people don't even got an ear. They don't even got like a fan base like that no more. And for him to be about to turn 50, and it's like, yo, it's
not, okay to get old.
But he's also saying,
because
dudes his age trying to make young music, he like, nah, it's good that we can be us.
We have a fan base.
We gotta.
Yo, and then it's like, well, like hearing this, I'm thinking like, I don't know why I'm thinking about Raekwon, Busta Rhymes.
Still can do it.
These dudes is probably Ghostface. They looking at like, yo, we need to get up on our shit because we up there with, you know what I'm saying? Like we can make good music like this without selling out.
And they try to toy around with like, how can we make something that kind of connects? No, just do you. Like I don't think people realize this, but I read that King's Disease 3 did like 24,000 in the first week. And it's like, who cares? Like,
nobody cares about the sales.
Because if you love,
I don't care about
if you love rap music, this is what it's about. Nobody cares about how much you sold. Him and Hit-Boy got something great going here right here.
And another thing too is like you got cats like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole.
Yeah,
these cats can see themselves superseding past 50 and making good music still.
Yeah,
and it can be done. Like it's not like an age on hip hop. Like, oh, you too old. Nah, you can't rap no more. Nah, you can still do this if you love it. If you love it and you love the culture. You inspired. Nas is inspired right now. So if Hit-Boy inspired him, everybody should rally around him instead of just saying, give me Primo, give me Firm, give me AZ. Well, this is the pocket he's in right now, and he's making dope music. So just ride it out.
Yo, I mean, but also with hip hop is like, what's the difference between, like, say you got a seasoned actor. Like, I had some Oscars back in the day, but I'm still coming out with new movies. It's like, yo, this dude can really still act.
Right.
What's the difference between somebody
and
making good hip hop music?
I can pick it back off of you and learn from you, and then I can still make good music with you or movies with you.
Yeah.
Because you that dude.
Yeah.
He's him.
For instance, like Clint Eastwood. He got better as he got older. He's making good as a director and stuff. Yeah, but it's like Denzel, he's still making
Denzel's in his 60s, and it's like, yo, he's still great.
Yeah.
Like, so this is Nas.
And he's doing action joints. I'm like, yo, his old ass is doing action joints.
Like, people don't realize how old Denzel is. Denzel getting up there. Denzel ain't no spring chicken no more.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, word.
Yo, but it's like if you got it and you still love the game and you still passionate for what you do, you can always be creative in the arts. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like a painter just don't stop painting because they're old. You know what I'm saying? Or older.
It's also who you with. He got with the right director / producer.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
And Hit-Boy's a producer. He's not just sending them beats. They locking in the studio.
Old school style.
Old school style. Not
emailing. And they bring in the features.
Right.
Yeah. He had Charlie Wilson there on KD1. In the studio.
And on two. Yeah, it was on both.
Yeah. Killed that too.
Yes, he did. Absolutely. He definitely killed that. So they bringing people in the world. So they really in the lab. They locking in. And they got chemistry, man.
You can hear it. You can tell that they're
definitely tell that they got
and they
chemistry.
like each other.
Yes,
like
they get along.
They like brothers. They really like became family, and it's coming across in the music. It's dope, man.
It made me go follow Hit-Boy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So after all of this, we said great about Nas. Like, what's next for Nas musically? You think?
Good question. I mean, I would like to. I mean, if he got to go back and mess with some older
go
artists,
up to 5
or
is
producer?
it over after the trade?
I'm gonna say this. They are so locked in right now to me. I don't think this is the end. I don't think this is the end of KD.
I don't think it's the end either.
I do think they may take a break though. It ain't going like, it may not be like next year, like back to back to back. But I mark my word, I feel like they're going. I think he inspired Nas so much to create.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more KDs.
I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be the KD trilogy is going to be over.
Oh, it's start.
They're going to start something else.
Okay, that'd be dope.
That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be dope.
Maybe not.
I say you go to 5.
5.
Yeah,
well,
at the 5.
Well, 4 and 5.
Yeah,
if you're going to do 4, you might as well do 5. I say that.
Oh,
but I will hope and I will pray that. I ain't gonna hope and pray, but I hope that him and AZ do something.
would be dope.
I would just.
I think him and AZ,
Nas, AZ, and Hit-Boy.
Oh my goodness! Either way, Nas, AZ, and Premier, or maybe Nas, AZ, Premier, and Hit-Boy.
He can include Hit-Boy with anything he want to do. Hit-Boy all right with me. Yeah. But I wouldn't be mad at Nas.
Hit-Boy's winning.
If he want to change and do Nas, AZ, and Primo for that lineup, that would be dope too. Any way I can get an AZ and Nas, I'm for it. And I think it's not like Primo whack. So I know Primo would be inspired.
Nas know he owe the fans that. If it's one player or one person that came on anything that dealt with him group-wise, AZ the only person that came coming close to fucking with him.
Well, for him to even mention DJ Premier on a song that's
certified.
That he's giving it thought.
That's certified. It's already certified.
The light bulb is on,
and it may be in the making. We don't know. Like,
right, I agree.
I'm gonna say this: if Nas gets on an album with AZ better be ready because Nas is in the gym.
I think he will.
I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
It's something that he's been calling for years, man.
Right.
It's something he's been calling for years.
Did you hear AZ on King Disease 1? I may like him the most on the track. He got on there.
He did have the best verse on the track.
Peace God and whatever. He went in on
it. Went all the way in.
He went in.
He always bring it. He know he working with when it come to Nas.
AZ ain't fall off.
It's a push.
I'm not
the same way Hit-Boy.
Nas is in. He's
the same way Hit-Boy push Nas.
He's literally
trust me. You put them two together, he's gonna push him.
This might be the best Nas we ever seen.
I'm
throwing it out there.
I think AZ will bring. I think AZ will be there. I
feel like this is the best version of Nas we ever seen.
We called that song back in the day. It was verbal intercourse.
Yeah. I feel like this is the best version of Nas in like 20 years at least.
Easy.
Man, easy. It's just like the beginning part.
Yeah, easy.
Like,
we go back, like I said, to Stillmatic.
Yeah.
After that,
Stillmatic, he was in the zone.
He's in the zone. After that, this is better than all that.
Absolutely,
all that shit
I
he
agree.
did.
And Stillmatic was 2001. So after that, this is the best zone. 2001. Shit. Word. At the end of fourth quarter, 2001.
That's my joint too.
It definitely was. Go check it out. It was definitely 2001. I guarantee you.
And once real quick, Nas, get back to the city. Like I like it when the city's behind you.
Come out 2001.
It was 2001, dog. Look it up.
No, I'm saying because
it came out the same year. It came out the same year as Blueprint. Blueprint came out.
Yeah, it came out 9/11. Yeah.
And then Nas came out after that. That's why Ether came out after Takeover. Remember? Yeah. So he came out September. Nas came out later in the fourth quarter of that year. Yeah. Classic, man. Yo, Nas. King's Disease 3. What's your final takes on King's Disease 3?
Dope, classic. It's gonna be one of those joints we're gonna be playing for years and years at your cookouts, bar mitzvahs, all your birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? Word, Nas, appreciate it, baby.
I mean, to me, this is just another notch on Nas's belt, proving that you can still get older and still make classic, dope music. Nas is one of the greatest ever to do it. You know what I mean? It's just another notch on his belt.
I agree.
Nas is that guy, man.
I agree with what both of y'all said, except for Classic, this album. But it's all good because I know that me knowing Nas and me studying Nas' craft and just being a fan of his music, I know that he putting pressure on somebody to drop, and we going to hear about somebody about to drop an album.
He's fighting it, y'all.
Yes, he is.
Classic.
I don't know how you could
say
that one.
Right.
That is not a classic?
No, not even
Fighting
that.
it.
Not even that. I was shocked that the King Disease won.
I like King Disease.
I was shocked about that. I thought
man.
I had you. I thought
you said the same shit.
But
you said the
standing
same
on
shit.
it. You standing on it. So I respect it. You ain't switching up. But I was shocked with that, man. But I also disagree with you on the I love It's Almost Dry from Pusha T, but I think this is a better album this year. Than
the best album this year.
I like this.
Nasir Jones.
I like this, but that's the end of the year conversation. So
we'll talk about it.
We'll get into that at the end of the year.
I'll be here for that one.
Tune in.
Yeah, get your albums ready because we need to know what your end of the year shit is. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
And my boys holding all.
It's about
pressure.
like 2. You get 2 or 3 maybe honorable mentions. You can't be biased though. We already know Nas.
Ah, come on.
There you go.
Ain't about bias.
That's his guy, man. That's his
Say no more.
That's his guy, but it's not like he's reaching on it. It's like,
Just bring your outline to represent your paragraph.
I can see the joint that he did with Kanye. And I said, yo, that was a classic.
If he was like Nasir was a classic. Come on, come on, you reaching. I know that's your guy.
I got caught out there. I got banged on.
Nah, this is good music right here, yo. Y'all go check out King's Disease 3. If you haven't heard King's Disease 3, go check it out.
Stop what you're doing and go
waiting on.
Let us know how you feel. This is definitely a bright spot in a year that was it's kind of up and down. This is definitely a really bright.
Hip hop needed this album.
I agree.
Definitely needed it.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some shit that came out this year though, man. If you're a real hip hop,
it's some stuff that came out. It's some stuff that came out under the radar. I think. But,
it's a dry year.
This was I like this, man. It's
a dry year.
This felt good, and we needed something for the end of the year. Hopefully, we can get a couple other things.
Get your turkey and your Nas.
King's Disease 3. Go check that out. Yo, we Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure you go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast.
Yes.
Make sure you go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Once again, you know how we do, man. We're going to continue to march forth. Long live our brother Tez, man. We love you, brother. I think you would like this one, too. You like King's Disease 1 a lot, so I think you would definitely like
this for Tez.
King's Disease.
Tez would set a 5.
I don't know.
I would have said a 4.
Tez would have said 5.
I don't know. He would have liked it though. He would have liked it though. I don't know if he said
4.5.
4.5.
4.5. 4.5. I'll give it 4.5.
He'd have gave drinking 21 Savage 4.5.
Are you serious?
Oh God, I guarantee you. Drake can't do no wrong.
Drake's his guy.
Drake's his guy.
Yo, did you hear that hook?
Yeah, we love. Drake was his guy. We love.
We love the vocals.
We love you though, Taz. We love you, man.
I forgive you for that one.
But yo, make sure y'all go to our YouTube page. Subscribe, man. Go check out all of our videos. Yo, we here. We ain't going nowhere, man.
Yes.
Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Yeah. Yep.
Peace.